Is the ninth pick in a draft truly a curse, or could it be the hidden blessing that transforms the Raptors' future? We've just witnessed the basketball gods deliver their verdict in the recent draft combine meetings, and sources are whispering about the most pivotal draft selection for the franchise since selecting Scottie Barnes. The cosmic basketball powers seem determined to test Masai Ujiri's legendary talent evaluation skills with a mysterious Michigan State phenom whose otherworldly physical tools and developmental trajectory suggest he might possess the rare developmental ceiling maximizer gene that could revolutionize Toronto's offensive identity. I'm about to reveal the shocking details that most draft analysts are completely overlooking about this prospect. What's up, Raptors Nation? Quick Court coming in hot with another deep dive for all you basketball junkies out there. Hope you're all crushing it today, rocking that red and black, and ready to get your draft analysis fix. How exactly does an 18-year-old prospect from Michigan State fit into the master plan that Masai and the front office have been quietly assembling? Drop your predictions down in the comments right now, because I've been studying the film and connecting dots that nobody is talking about yet. Seriously, stick around until the end, because I'm about to break down a development pattern that will absolutely blow your mind about how this prospect could transform our roster's ceiling. The NBA draft is approaching fast, and the Raptors are making some serious moves behind the scenes. Word has leaked that Toronto met with Jase Richardson, the Michigan State guard, at the Combine, and this meeting could change everything about how we approach the ninth pick. We're talking about an 18-year-old prospect who carries basketball royalty in his DNA. He's the son of former NBA guard Jase Richardson, and the kind of efficiency numbers that make front offices lose sleep. This young guard averaged 12.1 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 1.9 assists in his freshman season, while shooting an absolutely ridiculous 54.5% inside the arc and 41.2% from three-point range. Those aren't just good numbers for a freshman. Those are elite efficiency metrics that scream NBA-ready contributor. Richardson's basketball IQ and maturity on the court are beyond his years, showing the kind of poise that comes from growing up around professional basketball. But here's where it gets interesting, and I want to know what you think about this. Are we looking at Richardson as a player who could solve our offensive woes immediately, or are we setting ourselves up for another positional logjam? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're diving deep into the chess match Masai might be playing with Jase Richardson here. The Raptors ranked 26th here for 26th in offensive rating and dead last at 29th in three-pointers made last season. Those numbers are absolutely brutal for a franchise that prides itself on competitive basketball. Richardson brings exactly what we desperately need: elite shooting, basketball IQ, and the ability to operate within a structured system without needing the ball in his hands constantly. Standing at 6'1" and 178 pounds, he's not exactly built like a traditional NBA guard. But don't let those measurements fool you. This kid has a 6'6" wingspan and a 38-inch vertical leap that allows him to compete with much bigger players. His pick-and-roll skills are already NBA level, and his decision-making is remarkably mature for someone who just turned 18. The real question becomes fit and development potential. With Emmanuel quickly expected to be a cornerstone piece moving forward, how does adding another smaller guard impact our lineup flexibility? Both players excel in similar situations: ball, screens, catch and shoot opportunities, and spacing the floor. The overlap is undeniable, but maybe that's exactly what Toronto needs. What do you think about potentially having two elite shooting guards who can play off each other? Could this be the depth we've been missing, or are we overthinking the size? Concerns? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this decision could define our next 5 years. Defensively, this is where the real evaluation begins. His competitive fire is obvious, but the NBA is a different beast entirely. Stronger guards will test his frame immediately, and switch-heavy defensive systems could expose his limitations. However, Toronto has always valued guards who make smart decisions, defend with effort, and play within team concepts. Boxes this prospect checks consistently. The development timeline is fascinating too. Most draft experts have him projected in the mid to late first round, but Toronto's meeting suggests they see something others might be missing: Masai and Bobby Webster have built their reputation on identifying undervalued talent and maximizing our player development. If they believe this guard can contribute immediately while growing into a more significant role, the 9th pick suddenly makes perfect sense. His ability to shoot efficiently from deep addresses are most glaring weakness. His basketball IQ and willingness to play within a system align perfectly with Toronto's culture. The question isn't whether he can play in the NBA, it's whether he can thrive in Toronto's specific system alongside our current core. Remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying this breakdown, and let me know in the comments if you think we should prioritize immediate impact or pure upside with this pick. The Combine meeting reveals Toronto's genuine interest, but it also shows they're doing their homework on every possible scenario. This prospect represents the kind of calculated risk that could pay massive dividends if the development plan works perfectly. His efficiency numbers suggest NBA readiness, but his size creates legitimate questions about long-term ceiling and positional versatility. The beauty of this potential selection lies in the risk-reward calculation. If he develops according to plan, we're looking at a high-level contributor who can space the floor, make smart decisions, and compete defensively. Despite size limitations, if the development stalls, we still have a player with enough skill to contribute in specific situations and matchups. Toronto's front office has earned our trust through years of smart decisions and player development success. If they believe this Michigan State guard can be the missing piece in our offensive puzzle, then we need to trust the process and see how this unfolds. The 9th pick represents opportunity, and this prospect represents exactly the kind of skill set and character that fits Toronto's winning culture. That's going to wrap up today's deep dive into Toronto's draft strategy. Make sure you subscribe to Quick Court for all your Raptors updates. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest breakdowns. And let me know in the comments what you think about this potential draft target. Are you team size concerns or team elite shooting? Until next time, keep bleeding red and black, Raptors Nation.